The Coffin is a truth serum. Truth is not wine that improves with age. It is not a fruit that ripens with time. It is the knife that cuts cleaner the closer it gets to its own sheath. It is that knife that sharpens with proximity to the grave. I know this now. Like a blind man knows the exact weight of his last coin in the marketplace of professional liars. A man once brought me his third adultery wrapped in excuses. Like overripe mangoes, all bruised sweetness hiding rotten cores. His mouth full of prickly apologies like unspent bullets. I gave him none of mine. I handed him back his confession unopened. Celibate hands may not count another man's sins like rosary beads, but celibate hands, I said, do not wipe the sweat from an adulterer's brow. The silence after was the first honest thing between us. 94% of male deception is just biology, dressed in Sunday clothes, sperm cells, wearing suits, negotiating treaties in the UN of bedsheets. Just a kindling for the next life they hope to make between a woman's thighs. But death does not batter. Death does not beg. Death unspools every lie like a gutted cassette tape, and what spills out is the soundtrack of who you really were when no one was listening. Death audits in merciless double entry bookkeeping. Every lie ever told becomes a line item in your final balance sheet. I've seen mine. Not in some mystic vision, nope, but in the cold fluorescence of a lab report. Funny how mortality turns all men into reluctant accountants, suddenly obsessed with cosmic math. If I publish X books and love Y people with Z intensity, will it equal a life? Will it? When they say you've changed, I smile with my teeth like headstones. Of course I have. The dying are human HA sketches. God shakes us all, and we redraw reality with trembling hands. Let them call me cruel for refusing to polish their delusions with my silence. The universe was not built on manners. Supernovas don't apologize for their light. Black holes don't send regret notes for their hunger. I am done being the well-mannered black hole of other people's emotional labor. The law of nature is not kindness. It is the lion's tooth, the scorpion's tail, the quiet gasp of a man who finally realizes he has always been his own first and last country. Ars Moriendi, the art of dying, is the art of finally seeing. All love is a temporary shelter. All legacy is sandcastles built where the tide's fingers are the longest. And the great joke, we spend our lives believing we are the architect when really we are just the sand. And here's my final note for the living who still have time to waste. Stop watering plastic plants. The truth will not set you free, but it will make your chains easier to drag. Call your mother and then die anyway. Graciano, Enwerem, peace.